more in there. How would you
Lining up. And they're off. For Paddy de Tarmac is not going to hang around and takes them on towards fence number 1. Crude Get It Together and Lot to Do are also prominent with Crystal Wave as they take their way on towards fence number 1. And they're being followed by Solid Concrete, who hit it hard. Drum Bay took a chance and a mistake by me and Julio. The early back marker is 7 houses. So Big Field are already very well strung out because for Paddy de Tarmac is going to ensure this is a good solid test of stamina. 2 of the fancied runners, Get It Together and Crude, aren't going to be too far away, and Lot to Do is also another one to be keeping an eye on, is sitting just in behind them. On the inside behind this one is Crystal Wave, a mistake again by Solid Concrete over that one, and 7 houses is already detached. So rounding the way across the bottom of the track and on now towards the bend to bring them back towards home, towards fences 3 and 4. And up front, it is for Paddy de Tarmac, who races in front of Crude in second. In third spot behind this one is Get It Together. They're being followed by Lot to Do and Crystal Wave. Then a break further back to Major Hustle, Drum Bay, Hello to Dodge and Solid Concrete as they race out over the 2 fences, bringing them back towards us. And all appear to have cleared that safely. 7 houses just coming to jump it now. So heading on now to make their way through the gap. And it is for Paddy de Tarmac on the wide outside, Crude the centre, Get It Together down the inside. They're being followed just in behind by Crystal Wave. Lot to Do is next, and further back to Drum Bay in the cheek pieces. Woodworks outside Major Hustle, Solid Concrete is next, and then Sloan Go Foal. Hell Out of Dodge is just behind them with Hey Our Fella. Rolling in the Deep is further back as they begin to make their way now towards the turn in. 7 houses jumps out of the back. Racing up now to pass the post, they have 2 circuits and 10 fences ahead of them, and in front for Paddy de Tarmac leads Crude. Back in third is Crystal Wave. They're being followed on the inside by Get It Together. Next up behind this one is Lot to Do with Drum Bay. Ridden along in the early part, Major Hustle gets an early reminder. Further back to Solid Concrete. Woodwork is next as they clear that one, and behind Woodwork is our fella rolling in the Deep and Hell Out of Dodge, Brandy and Pep, and on the behind this group is Indian Shamrock, who's just behind Stable Companion, me and Julio. Brandy and Pep is the back marker of the main group. They're a long way clear of 7 houses. So they head now to make their way on now to their second circuit for Paddy de Tarmac. Over in front, from in second, Crude would Get It Together. Crystal Wave, Lot to Do, Drum Bay, Major Hustle and Woodwork are next, being followed by Hey Our Fella. Sloan Go Foal with Solid Concrete rolling in the Deep, and Bingo Boy is next. Further back in the field behind this group is Hell Out of Dodge with Indian Shamrock and me and Julio. Brandy and Pep clear from 7 houses. So they're racing now to make their way on towards fence number 7. And up front for Paddy de Tarmac, lands in front of Crude, who gets in tight, would Get It Together. This group are being followed. Rolled in the Deep took a chance at that one. So the race across the bottom of the course now. Soon be heading on towards 7 from the finish. Pulled up there at the halfway point is 7 houses. So racing now to make their way towards the turn towards 7 for the finish, and for Paddy de Tarmac is not relenting in front. Get It Together and Crude 2-3 keep company. They're being followed by Crystal Wave. Drum Bay is next, and then behind this group is Lot to Do, Solid Concrete and Woodwork with Hey Our Fella between them as they make their way on now out over this one. And 2 that are out of the back being pulled up at that point is Hell Out of Dodge was pulled up with 7 to jump out of the race. So they race now to make their way towards the fence, which will be their last next time. For Paddy de Tarmac and Crude go wide, Get It Together down the inside. Crystal Wave is a close 4. They're being followed by Lot to Do, but it's for Paddy de Tarmac and Danny Fitzsimons, the Lock'n'More winner. Lead from Crude, second in Rathmorrissey last time. Get It Together was second in Monk's Grange last time. They're being followed by Crystal Wave. Bad mistake at the back, and it looks as though we may have lost Major Hustle at that one. I think Major Hustle is gone there with 6 to go. Racing up to past the post, they have a circuit ahead of them and 5 fences to be jumped, and in front it's for Paddy de Tarmac, who leads from Crude. Get It Together is on the inside. Behind this group in fourth is Crystal Wave, and they're being followed out over that one by Drum Bay. Bad mistake, and we've lost 2 there. Slungafole is gone at that one, and we just lost one waiting for the rider to rise. Hey, our fella's also gone there, 5 from the finish, and pulled up at the back is Brandy and Pep. Out they go the final time. 4 fences left to be jumped for Paddy the Tarmacker. Leads from Get It Together. Then ridden along is Crude with Crystal Wave and Bingo Boy and Lot to Do. And then Drum Bay getting into it. Then a break in the field back to Solid Concrete and Woodwork. Rolling in the Deep is about to be pulled up. As they go out over that one, Lot to Do hit it very hard for to go. And heading to make their way on now to go towards the third last, and up front for Paddy the Tarmacker. He's still galloping away relentlessly in front. Get It Together is second. On the outside, Crystal Wave. They've been thrumming throughout. They're being followed by Drum Bay, who's next. Further back to Bingo Boy. Crude is galloping away behind them. About to pull up with 3 to jump. It looks as though Lot to Do won't jump another. And Lot to Do is pulled up there with 3 to jump. And a bad mistake at the back by Woodwork. And Me and Julio is another one pulled up with 3 to jump. Round in the bottom turn now, and making their way back towards home. They've got 2 fences left to be jumped, and up front it's for Paddy the Tarmacker. He's been up there throughout. Crystal Wave and Get It Together haven't been far away. Drum Bay is getting to him now in second. Ridden along, Bingo Boy is next. They're clear from Crude and Solid Concrete. Heading now to make their way on towards the second last. And up front as they take it, it's close to call, but for Paddy the Tarmacker still has the advantage as they go out over that one, being chased in second spot by Bingo Boy as they head to make their way through the gap towards the final fence. It's for Paddy the Tarmacker, who's still pulling out plenty in front. Bingo Boy is second with Drum Bay. They're being followed by Crystal Wave and Get It Together, but it's for Paddy the Tarmacker, who has the advantage out in front and clear as they come towards the final fence. He set a strong pace out in front, and he's been too much for them because he's over the final fence and clear. Back in second is going to be Drum Bay in second. Bingo Boy is third. Crystal Wave is 4, and they're in front of Get It Together. And as they make up the way up towards the line in the winner's race, he hasn't seen another one of his 18 rivals because it's going to be for Paddy the Tarmacker, who wins and wins well. Crystal Wave is second. Drum Bay is third. Bingo Boy is back and fourth. They're half a dozen in front of Get It Together, who's another 10 clear from Crude, and he in turn is 8 clear from Solid Concrete, and they're another 8 or 10 in front. In fact, I think Indian Shamrock may have pulled up, and Woodwork.